What's up, guys, and those few girls that watch this channel? I was reminiscing today about Targa Newfoundland and went through a bunch of footage that we have still kicking around from it. So I actually put together a compilation of some of the fun stuff we did and some of the hardships we faced. So this video is a little bit long. There's a lot of good footage. I hope you can sit through it. If not, skip through, because there's a bunch of really cool stuff at the end that you don't want to miss. So without further ado, here you go. So let's start off with some of the harshest roads we drove. When competing at Targa, it's not about driving flat out, but instead driving smart. You gotta make sure you're not running over huge potholes that are gonna rip a wheel off or potentially throw you in a ditch. You can probably tell half the time we're avoidance driving, which means scanning for potholes ahead and choosing a suitable line to avoid them. And boom. And what's this? Oh, nothing. You know, just a huge crater marked with a caution. Can you imagine running through that? Oof, car exploded. It's a really nerve-wracking experience, especially when you're hitting triple-digit speeds. Or crossing the finish line and getting smacked around. Ouch, that one hurt. We were told to always drive the center line, as cutting corners and apexes could suck you into a ditch real quick. And, well, we listened to the advice most of the time. Whoops, that was close. Some weren't as fortunate. These are the guys from Team Winmar who had an off in their Subaru, but as you can tell, they're A-okay. One of the vintage Corvettes also had an off when it got too close to a rock patch. Thankfully, they only suffered minor damage. So how about the weather? Well, most of the event it was dry, but the days it was wet meant extra caution during driving, because the last thing Dave and I wanted to do was wreck because we pushed too hard in the rain. Oh, and this was probably one of the scariest passes I've ever had to make. Talk about a butt pucker moment. I didn't know if the BMW had seen me or not, and just when I went to pass him, we were cresting a blind hill, and the road got super rough. Yeah, talk about a sketchy situation, but I lived to tell about it. I bet a lot of you are wondering why we're lifting around blind corners and crests. Well, we've never seen these roads before, so unlike the veteran teams, we were driving blind out there. Targa isn't your typical rally racing where you get to recce or practice the road and take notes for each and every corner. Instead, we get a notebook that only covers corners or dangerous points on the road that are out of character with the road's natural flow. So that means being cautious, because we don't know what to expect when we don't see what's coming up. And good thing, because those potholes are always creeping up on us. The elevation changes were something we didn't expect to see so much of, but man, were they awesome. speeds we hit on some of these roads were also quite the experience. On one hand, it's beyond exciting to be going that fast, but on the other, your brain struggles with how dangerous it all is. One mistake at these speeds, and I bet it doesn't end well for the car or us. All in all, I feel we ran a really clean event. We only had a couple miscues, but other than time, they didn't cost us anything. Well, I probably shouldn't say that because I gained some gray hairs as a co-driver from some of those close calls. They literally scared the bejesus out of me. As for the closest potential wreck, well, it came on the last corner of the last stage. Thank God for those powerful AP binders, otherwise we would have ate the ditch. And here's what my face looks like during a near miss.
No, man, it's good.
Wish it was
It's good.
not so hard left, huh?
47.
Ever wonder what we talk about after a run is finished? Wonder no more.
That's awesome driving, dude.
Oh.
You fucking ripped there. Woo.
You know what, dude? It's crazy. Like,
You were using all of the road.
we go from when you drive there.
Yeah.
Like now, I could see why you were ripping so good. Because once you get in there, it's like there's so much grip in this car, right?
There is.
Yeah, me butt pucker in there a couple of times, dude.
Me too.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're famous. It's good. When I tell you to drive what you see, that means I'm really shitting my pants.
I'll leave you all with some of my favorite driving from Targa Newfoundland. These faster sections of the town stages were totally amazing, and they define what Targa Newfoundland is all about. For those of you still watching this video, here's some bonus clips of exterior shots of our Scion FRS ripping super hard.